kidding me news? Multiple people dead, suspect in custody in shooting at Squirrel Hill Synagogue. Seriously, Squirrel Hill? The suspect is reportedly in custody. Of course he is, after the shooting at the Tree of Life congregation. Are you kidding me? Congregation in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Multiple people are dead after a shooter opened fire Saturday morning at the Tree of Life congregation, a synagogue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. At least 8 people were killed. Law of 8. Law enforcement officials told local news, KDKA, and NBC News. Several outlets, including NBC, KDKA, and CNN, reported that the suspect is 46-year-old Robert Bowers, citing police sources. 6 people were injured, of course, 4 of whom were police officers, which makes 10 again. Okay, 4 and 6, 10, 4 and 6, 10. That's playing God, basically. He declined to comment on a specific total number of deaths and did not state the name of the suspect. He also declined to comment on whether weapons had been recovered. It's a very horrific crime scene. It's one of the worst I've seen. I've seen plane crashes. It's very bad. Law enforcement has responded to reports on an active shooter at the synagogue, which was crowded for Saturday services in the Squirrel Hill neighborhood. Shortly before 10 a.m., there's 10 again. Police sources told KDKA that a gunman walked in the synagogue and yelled, "All Jews must die," before opening fire. The shooting will be prosecuted as a hate crime, the Pittsburgh Department of Public and Safety said on Twitter. The Tree of Life, or El Shimka congregation in Pittsburgh. Member Zachary Weiss, 26. That makes 8 again. Told Huffington Post his father, Stephen Weiss, has been filling in on Saturday for a sick rabbi. Of course, anytime a congregant passes away, you lose a friend, said Weiss, noting that his father was unharmed. The city is coming together, and right now that's all we can do. Multiple victims were treated by University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, of course, state-run university. Spokesman woman Amy Charlie, Alpha Charlie, said in a statement, "At this time, UPMC Presbyterian is treating 4 patients from the Tree of Life synagogue shooting." She said 3 victims are in surgery and 1 is in stable awaiting surgery. Another patient at UPMC Presbyterian was treated and released. UPMC Mercy is treating a patient who is currently in surgery. Police and medical personnel gather on the site of the Tree of Life synagogue. This is where you guys have no idea how demonic this is. Because literally we're coming up, blood moon today. Came up this morning. They used to hang sacrificial victims from the center tree of the grove. Jeff Finkelstein of the Jewish Federation of Pittsburgh told WHNT that he estimated between 60 and 100 people were inside the building when the shooting occurred. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf issued a statement calling for action to prevent future mass shootings. Yeah, here comes the call for gun control. We must all pray and hope for no more loss of life. We've been saying this is one too many for far too long. Dangerous weapons are putting our citizens in harm's way, Wolf said. Wolf in cheap clothing. And in the aftermath of this tragedy, we must come together and take action to prevent these tragedies in the future. We cannot accept this violence as normal. While they pay private paramilitary to do this. The Tree of Life congregation, founded more than, here's your 6 again, 150 years ago, merged with or El Simcha in 2010, 210s, to form Tree of Life, or 3, or El Simcha, according to its website. The synagogue describes itself as a conservative Jewish congregation with traditional teachings, adding that this is a progressive and relevant way to the way we live today. Yeah, so they're pro-LGBTQRSTWXYZ. Rabbi Emeritus Alvin Birkin Bear? Really? Bear? Who was not in the building at the time, told ABC News that the Squirrel Hill neighborhood hosts a number of other synagogues along with Jewish gift shops and bookstores and kosher bakeries. Absolutely no crime. It's an amazing neighborhood. It's hard to believe it's a city neighborhood. Yeah, that's why they picked it. Okay? If you take his initials and read them backwards, because they do everything upside down and backwards, this is a Kaballic hit. It's Barbra Streisand sending the clones. I don't need to know anymore. And Squirrel Hill. Squirrelly, crazy. This is so blatantly obvious. The Democratic Party really should be looked into. This is getting beyond coincidental. Automatically they start calling for your guns. As they're, Border Patrol just rescued 7 children from traffickers at the border. You people better wake up.